draft saying, go ahead, go ahead. Hey, everybody, happy Saturday. Y'all, I'm glad to be in the building. As usual, I love Fridays, but now we did a special show for Saturdays. Being in the studio is one of my favorite days of the week, whatever day of the week that is. But I want to welcome everybody to the Bornrich and Ovita show right here on IntellectualRadio.com, where we are streaming 24/7, where we have over 50 radio shows and growing. And our motto is feed your brain. And we got the beautiful, wonderful Wanda B in the building. And I Wanda B and earlwinfrey, they are phenomenal engineers. And if you want to be in a place where they care about what you sound like, we got stuff on the wall say radio etiquette, even though I do say but I'm working on myself. So
right,
they got so they got like no yes, right. They teaching us over here. They teaching us over here. Okay. So I appreciate that.
Oh, and wow. We can't say oh or wow.
Not you. That's for us, for our
I'm gonna use that though. I'm gonna pay attention to that.
Yeah. So if you want to call in,
please.
You can call in at 708-223-8953. We have that beautiful voice that you just heard. It's the illustrious, beautiful, brilliant
come through,
Miss Cox.
I love that. Thank you.
Oh my God.
All of that.
Yes, and more. She all of that. Chips, baked chicken, macaroni and cheese, yams, greens, all that good stuff. She's soul food. That's what we like over here. Soul food,
Well, I'm from the South. So
exactly.
I love good soul food.
Exactly. So I am so happy and so elated that you are in the building. Listen, she came from the ATL.
Yes, ma'am.
To grace us with her presence in Chicago, Illinois, Indiana.
In Chi-Town.
Yes, the Shack. And not Chirac. I know they be like Chirac. I don't know Chirac, y'all. I just know Chicago. I don't know Chirac. Okay. Maybe other people have experienced the Chirac of Chicago, but I have not. I have experienced great things from Chicago. I know people want to act like this city. Every city have something. People just like to magnify things, especially in the Black neighborhood. All people they out here sagging and even if you twerking, I know people twerk, but I'm saying they're educated twerkers. You know what I'm saying?
That's me.
Okay.
Booty and brains.
Yes. She said she booty in the brains. Okay, y'all. I love that. And again, I am excited to have you in the building. And what excited me about you is, even though I have some other stuff, but I really am. I am proud of you. I'm not saying I haven't known her long, but I have a gift. I don't do like the crystal stuff and saying, but I have a gift of discernment. I was raised in, God is in me. I mean, he gave me some gifts, and I tell you, your personality and spirit is beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
And let me tell you something. People love you already here. I went to Bixby yesterday. Shout out to Stony Stables.
Stony Stables.
Yes.
Wow.
Boy.
Why? I said it wrong. Oh my God.
Yes. It was his birthday. He had a celebration at Bixby's. And when I tell you, people kept coming up to me and talking about you and talking about how dope you are. And you, when I tell you, you and I, an example of just not, like you said, booty in the brains.
Yeah.
You are very, very smart. You're brilliant. You're well-spoken. You carry yourself very well. I was talking to my aunt before you carry yourself beautifully. And I really love that you're very humble. And a lot of times that doesn't, because you've been in the industry for a minute. You ain't new to this. You true to this.
Exactly.
Okay. We introducing you, but you've been in this business for a long time. And I tell you, me being in the radio industry, your spirit and your presence is beautiful. Keep that. Keep that. Stay guarded. Stay protect, because even I do believe in the word, y'all. The Bible says protect your heart.
Yes, ma'am.
And when you protecting your heart, you do have to guard yourself, especially in this industry, because everybody don't have your best interest at heart. It's rough. It's not an easy industry.
You said a word with that one. They do not. Yeah, for sure.
And you definitely won because you have the total package that can be intimidating. And I tell people, your gift is your gift. And their gift is their gift. Absolutely. You don't have to be intimidated by anyone. Walk in your purpose. Absolutely. And be excited for another person. You know what I'm saying? I all the time, I compliment people. Our gifts, we should work together. You know what I'm saying? We should work together to build one another. You don't have to be inferior to anyone
Right.
but then you got to know your purpose.
Absolutely.
And when
And
you
walk in
come,
your purpose.
yes, when you're confident in that, you don't have to worry about nothing.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I done said too much already, y'all, because I'm excited because I had some other, but I'm gonna bring her back in. We're gonna take a quick break and I'll come back in with Miss Cox. I'm gonna talk about a few things before we get into her interview, but we got a full impactful interview. I got questions, and Bornrich will be in shortly. Y'all shout out to Bornrich.
Big
And
Bornrich.
yes,
Yeah.
I can't wait. I told him he gonna love you, but don't touch that dial. Grab you a little snack, get a little breakfast sandwich, and come on back.
Okay.
Girl, yeah, I started the interview before, but yeah, I'm serious.
Don't be afraid. I really like you. Came to see you tonight, baby. Ladios. I'm riding around in my Benz, It's me by myself. Yes, nobody else with me. Now I'm calling your phone, you're not picking up. Misery. So I knocked on your door. Then you came to the door. I'm asking you, do you wanna come out? Do you wanna come out? Girl, I made plans for us. Do you wanna come out? Do you wanna come out? I came to see you. Do you wanna come out? Do you wanna come out? Girl, I made plans for us. Do you wanna come out? Do you wanna come out? I came to see you. I can see you now. Looking real good. You're looking real good, baby. Without me, you on. Smelling real good. I made plans for us. Come outside. Come to cruise to the shine. So give me your hand. Cause I got a plan. So I'm asking you.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Bornrich and Ovita show right here on IntellectualRadio.com. Well, our motto is feed your brain over here. And we streaming 24/7 over 50 shows that's streaming over here and more. We're growing over here. They've been in I still say happy anniversary. They've been in this game for over 15 years.
Oh, wow.
And we got the Oprah chairs in the building. We got it's a lot of celebrities and stuff that been through here. I love the family feel, the eclectic, all the things how they got it decorated on the wall. It means something. So, of course, you all. Before we get into the interview with Miss Cox, because we got a Miss Cox experience, you all.
Ma'am.
I want you all to enjoy the
Yes,
Miss Cox experience. But you all know that it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month and Mental Illness Month. So I want to shout out to all those who have lost someone. We're praying for you, and those that have survived. We're praising God for you in your life. And it's some things that I was reading about breast cancer as far as the women, Black women. They are most likely to get diagnosed early with cancer, and most of the time Black women are the ones who dies the fast. Even though we don't have a whole lot of cases as much as other races, we are most likely to die quicker because we don't have access to good health care.
Wow.
Because of institutional, this is facts, racism. And institutional racism is when they discriminate against a certain because of your ethnic background.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they don't have the good health care, and even transportation is a issue. But you all make sure that you take care of yourself. It's all about our diet. A lot of us as women, it's good that you're not, but I'm working on myself. That a lot of us deal with obesity as African American people and women. And we do, when we know better, we should do better.
Absolutely.
Let's eat better. It's better ways to make that soul food. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on myself because I'm some pounds or too much overweight, but I am. I'm stopped eating those McDonald's cookies. Yeah.
You eat McDonald's?
Cookies.
Only the cookies?
Oh my God, freshly baked. I got a problem.
Oh, you said
I
the
gotta put
freshly
the fresh. I be
baked.
like, go make them fresh. I'll wait on it. I have slowed down on that. I rarely do that now like I used to. But yeah, for real. But on a serious note, let's take better care of ourselves. And also, this is mental
Absolutely.
health awareness as well. It's just a whole physical health month about our emotional, physical, and mental.
Mhm.
And if you are a person that is dealing with any mental health issues in the United States of America, you could dial 988 to reach out to trained crisis counselors. So if
Mm.
you have any mental issues, you all they in here in Illinois, when one mayor got here, he closed down so many facilities that facilitated mental health patients.
Mm.
And so if you all need any help and you don't have the funds and stuff like that, you all dial 988 and talk to a special
988.
yes 988
Yes.
and talk to a specialist
Yeah.
that can assist you. And also, we're talking about Born. We're gonna go back up to the top of Bornrich. Bornrich has a book out called Survive Through the Storm.
Mm.
He was 10 years old, and he's not the oldest that was going to make money
Mm.
at 10 years old to feed his family.
Wow.
At 10 years old, my son didn't want to wash the dishes.
Wow.
And I'm like, at 10 years old, he was out there hustling. His father taught him how to hustle at
Yeah.
8. His
That's
first dice was at 8. He won $8,000.
8,000.
$8,000 as an 8 year
Sheesh.
old. And
That's some money
from his,
for an 8-year-old. 8 bands.
yes.
That's
Yeah, his
crazy.
daddy took the money, gave him $20, but you
Hey,
know,
sounds about right.
yes. And also I wish I brought we got the Reveal magazine coming up. That was my first magazine that I was in.
Mhm.
And you all make sure you all pick that up. And we got another one that's on its way. And when we have more details on that, you all look out for that. We
Yes,
got the
yes.
Born Rich apparel, and y'all make sure he
Oh,
got the socks, the hat, the purses, the shoe.
the
Yes,
purses.
and he has a special now where he match your tops with whatever color that you want. If you got some shoes that you can't match,
Okay.
he got that for you. He gonna match that for you. So
Okay.
you all make sure you all check that out. And now, I got that out the way. We all got to get our little announcements. I was supposed to do that at the top of the album, but I got so excited because Mix Cox in the building that I just started talking about other things. But you
Right.
all make sure keep those in mind. We got the Forever Grateful Awards coming up in December.
Okay.
So we'll tell y'all about that. That's a show that Born Rich put on, and it's a sold out show every time. They were standing on the wall. They came early. Black people came early, y'all.
Okay.
They came early, was
They wanted to see
waiting.
something for real.
Yes, they were supporting, and I like that award show. They award the barber. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those that's doing great things in the community. The barber is important in the hair. The beauticians. I don't know if that's what they still call them, but they are important.
Yeah.
In the community. So, okay, we're going to get into this interview. We're going to give y'all the Miss Cox
Experience.
experience.
It's Cox time.
Hey, so first of all, I want you to tell the people who you are.
Okay.
Who you are, and introduce yourself to the intellectual family.
What's up? What's up? What is yours truly, Miss Cox? I am East Atlanta's finest, the modern day rock star, Miss Cox.
Ooh, I like
I'm an
that.
artist, entertainer. I act, I model, I host, I cook. You know what I'm saying? I do
Ooh,
a sprinkle of this, dash of that.
sprinkle, sprinkle.
Yes, yes.
I love that. I love that. And so now, what you have in there, we're going to talk about all of that.
Let's
I
do it.
want to know,
Uh-oh.
how was it when you was a little girl? How, in your mind, did you know that you were going to be a performer? Who influenced that in you?
So honestly, when I was younger, I didn't necessarily know what I wanted to do. I just knew that the main thing that I wanted to be was initially a judge, but in order to become a
Mm.
judge, I had to be a lawyer and then a judge. And then I also, on the flip side, I wanted to be a pediatrician. So after that, I was like, oh, this is what I want to do. My parents was like, oh, well, you got to have all A's and B's, blah, blah, blah. My dad used to always say, nobody wants a B or C doctor or a lawyer. They want the A one. So he said that. And my mom was like, okay, you want to be a lawyer? This is what you want to do. So that's what I thought that I wanted to do throughout elementary school. And then when I turned 10, I ended up being in the studio. Actually, we made a studio in our home with a family friend who was already making beats and writing and stuff like that. So when I was exposed to music and in that form, as far as like recording and writing and stuff like that, I kind of developed a love for that. I've always been a lover of music as a whole. Like my parents used to make me listen to, old school R&B, hip hop, country. Like I used to always have to listen to different types of music. So I think that's how my love for music developed, just through my parents. But actually being able to write and convey and record and stuff like that, that didn't come until later on when I was 10.
I love that's still very young.
Yeah, for sure.
And and your parents doing that was so smart, introduce you to different genres of music, because as a musician or artist, you can hear different things, and you're not one-sided. That really they develop you already
indirectly, because I know they weren't trying to do that at all.
Exactly.
They just was listening to whatever they listened to. Like,
nice. I love that. And most parents, we can influence our kids in great ways. You don't understand great in negative ways.
Yeah, that's true.
That was great. That's why I was like, who influenced you? And most of the time it's either church or a family member. So that is awesome that your parents are very smart. And then also
they did they want to. I let it, shout out to the parents.
Shout out to parents. Okay, Ms. Cox parents, because you have raised a beautiful young lady and well-spoken, well-educated. I love the fact. Listen, I am so proud. Look, I feel like auntie over here.
You did.
I told her yesterday.
You my niece,
I
baby.
did. I said I feel like a proud auntie.
Oh,
Listen to her
man.
speak and express herself beyond the music, because people sometimes like to just put you in that category of music, but you are a person outside of that, and you show that. So I appreciate that. It's a great, especially as a young lady in the industry. So talking about your music, when did you start? When was your first time that you wrote your first song? And do you remember what it was?
So my very first full song, I believe I wrote that about age 15. When I was 10, I just wrote a verse. But when I was 15 is when I wrote a full song with the verses, the hooks, and everything like that. And then it was like the end of 15 going into 16. And I did a birthday party. And I was like, I'm performing at my birthday party. So it was like, what? My mom was like, you're going to do what? Again, because it's still all new to everybody. Like it was like one day I want to do this, and the next day, okay, I'm doing music type of thing. So,
which is good. I mean, you have that right as a young person.
Yeah. So when I was 15, we did a birthday party, rented out a whole venue, and had a stage. We brought a stage in. Like, my birthday parties have always been, I would say, like, extravagant.
Oh, you sound so. Are we careful to say that you were kind of spoiled? A good spoiled, seemed like.
I would say, yeah, definitely spoiled.
Listen, I'm grown.
I think it's
a
happy
spoiled.
median though, like because even with being spoiled, I do feel like I had balance in a lot of things. So my parents never were quick to reward bad behavior, things like that. So I was spoiled within, my own right type of thing. But again, I was honor roll, principal's list. Even when I graduated college.
Wait a minute. I was going to ask, did y'all hear what she just said? She graduated from where?
College. The illustrious Miles College in Birmingham, Fairfield, Alabama. I went to HBCU.
Oh, I love it.
So I graduated summa cum laude in that. So.
Summa cum laude. Girl.
Yeah, they didn't play. So that's why I said, like, with me being spoiled, it definitely, like, I was doing what needed to be done as a student, as a child. I didn't, get kicked out of school. I wasn't in fights. I wasn't sneaking out. I don't personally, you might have to talk to my parents about that. I don't feel like I was a problem child. So when it came to getting things that I wanted, I don't feel like it was like a big deal for them. And then I also wasn't really asking for much. I feel like, and I think even with that, they knew, like, if I'm asking for it, this is something that I really wanted. Because a lot of stuff is like, I really, even to this day, wasn't moved by a lot of things. So
I could tell. Yeah, I could tell you care. I could tell you were well taken care of.
Yeah,
and being well taken care of and having a father is very important, because then when guys, especially if you coming in this industry and you look a certain way and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I mean, you're the new meat on the corn. You really are. You the new. That's what it is. You the new person on the corner. Everybody trying to grab you before the other one gets you.
Absolutely.
And that's important to have some self-awareness and self-value and respect, so you won't be moved. I don't care who it is.
Yeah.
So you won't be moved by that, because you don't find a lot of sincere.
That's true.
You don't find a lot of them just trying to, I don't care who they are, a lot of them just trying to get you before the next. They want to be the first.
And I know that like my father is very present, has always been very present in my life. I have 3 older brothers.
Nice.
They are all present as well. So if I'll call them about male issues or boy issues, they were like, "Sister, are you dumb?" Like they're not really the ones that be like, "Oh, it's okay." Like, and I
No,
see how
you
they
need
are
that.
in their relationships. Like my brothers are married. Well, two out of 3 of them are married. With their wives, and even if like I said, when I call and talk to them or ask them for like their male perspective, I'm always big on getting both perspectives because they say women overthink, women are dramatic and all of that stuff like that. So I'll be like, "Hey, bro, am I tripping? Is it me? Am I being dramatic?" And he'll be like, "Yeah, it's you," or he'll be like, "Nah, you right," or stuff like that. It just depends. I even talk to my dad sometimes about relationships, and he's like, "Nah, it is what it is. We'll leave them alone, or don't that type of thing." So I'm definitely happy and grateful to have male figures that will look out for me, and that are definitely like, "Nah, it's not worth it," especially dealing with people that, like you said, seemingly wanting to only be after one thing.
Yeah, and especially like with you being in the industry, I always tell young ladies, when you coming in this industry, don't worry about dating anybody.
Yeah.
Stay level headed. Stay like focused, because a lot of people come and knock you on your square, and then off your square. I mean, and then also a lot of people see your gift and they want your gift, but a lot of people are predators. They come to prey. Some people are not really coming to help you with your career. They'll use it.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are predatory, So, and then if you're talented, like you said, I tell people, educate yourself in the industry. Don't just rely on your managers and the other people to read your contract. Know what they talking about.
Yeah, for sure.
Because you're easily fooled that way. You're easily diddlered. It's just true.
I've been hoodwinked, bamboozled.
Okay. You'll be next thing you'll be caught up. And they using the baby oil on you.
Ooh, sheesh, not the baby oil.
And that's how so many people. Because I know some ghost writers, and they tell me certain things that goes on behind the scenes, and people think those stories are fake, but they are true.
Yeah.
They are true stories. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come in with, I want to play Go Ahead for everybody. Before we go into playing Go Ahead, tell them how Go Ahead came about.
Go Ahead came about. My producer, actually, shout out to Yako Worldwide. He called me. He was like, "I got one for you. I got one." I'm like, "Okay." And that, of course, that wasn't abnormal. He always calls me and is like, "I got one for you." Because he's always cooking up beats and stuff like that. So I was like, okay. I went in the studio, I heard it, and I fell in love with the beat, especially with just having that Gucci Mane sample that gave that authentic Southern Atlanta feel to it. Fell in love with the beat, and it was inevitable. I wrote that song, knocked it out, and recorded it in about an hour and a half, just because it was fun. Like when it's a song that's like easy for you to get moving to, I feel like those are my easiest songs to write to. So I knocked that out, and we was like, "Oh, this is it."
Dope. Y'all, come on, y'all finna enjoy the Miss Cox experience. Go ahead.
Go get it. Spin it on me, baby. I'm with it. Slim waist, I'm better, not pretty. All that broke talk, I'm about to cash. I had coincidentally both my brothers, 2 of them out of 3 joined my live. That's what I was talking. Yeah. I don't know if they're still in here, but they doing
I'ma
it.
change your life. I'm by business, so I slice. Think I'm tricky, I might be. Yeah, I might be. Go ahead. She's working.
Auntie Amy's on
She
it.
bad. He can't ever pass on her. She got all that on her. Just working. She with it. Bend over. She lit. Don't think about what you gon' do. Hit the bed, baby. It go squeeze. Squeaky. Legs to the wall. I let it lead. It's licking. Call me Quill. Now he go to sleep. Sleeping. He in love. He call me his the free. She freaky. Bend it over, pin me to the wall, and I go crazy. Make him lose his mind, and now he calling me his baby. Hey, baby. I can't be your baby, no, you're driving crazy. Thought I couldn't ride, and now he calling me Miss Daisy. Up and down and up and down and up and down, pogo. Baby, you the hell yeah, cause I know so. I can have a team, but I look poppin' my solo. I'm a million then some, baby, I'm the combo. Oh yeah, go ahead. She's working, she bad. He can't ever pass on her. She got all that on her. Just work, she with it. Bend over, she lit it. Go big boy, what you gon' do?
Hey, go ahead. We working.
Yeah.
We twerking. I can't do nothing
Is
this
she
y'all.
back?
I love that. Welcome back right here to IntellectualRadio.com on the Bornrich and Ovita show. We are having a Miss Cox experience in the studio.
Yes.
Y'all, she came all the way from the ATL
shouty.
to see us, to introduce herself to our music. And let me tell you, the reception of you has been amazing.
I love that.
I went to, again, I know they say I went to an event last night. Everybody came up to me and was telling me how they love you and love your attitude, how brilliant and articulate. Not that people are not,
I
but
hate
I'm
that
just
we
saying,
missed it.
Yeah, but I mean, y'all came in and y'all was going straight from the airport to different interviews and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So I
think
understand.
we did like 6 or 7 interviews.
Yeah.
So by the end of the night, because we got invited there, plus
Yeah.
2 other places, honestly, I think we were just burnt out.
Yeah,
with that, and
I
then
figured
had to
you
get
all
up
was,
and
because I was blowing up the phone. And I didn't get an answer, but I understood. I
Yeah.
really did. I say I know they tired, and but I went and I was going. I really was tired because I had been out, and I went because just in case you all would come, because I
Yeah.
wanted to support.
I
Introduce everyone.
appreciate you
Yeah,
for
but
that.
I
Thank
was
you.
there on behalf of you all,
Thank you.
and
Thank you.
in Stony, but people really, really love you sincerely, and so I am so happy that you did come out. Hopefully, this is not your last time in the city.
I hope not.
I can't wait till you
Chicago
come
show
and
love.
perform on the big stage, because I know you're
Yes.
gonna make it far.
Oh,
You're gonna
thank
make
you.
it far, and you're gonna make it far using wisdom, because I hear a lot of who you got backing you. You got a lot of family that's surrounded by you. You're protected by your brothers, mothers, and your mother and your father, and those are key ingredients to the industry, is to have the right people around you that want to protect you and really want what's best for you. So kudos to you and your team. I know he's not on the line, but I'm gonna say shout out to Zeus.
Oh.
Yep, I'm gonna say it. Shout out to Zeus.
He the silent killer. He
I
don't
know
like to be
he
spoke
is,
about.
but you know what the Bible say? Give honor to whom honor is due.
Absolutely.
And I love that he is a
big
humble
shout
man.
out to Big
Yeah,
Zeus.
yeah, he's a humble
Not the
man.
little one.
Exactly. Okay, he's a humble guy, and I appreciate.
He was like, stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself. Be you. Be you. Like, okay.
And that's great advice.
Yeah.
Because all the trailblazers was themselves. They wasn't being anyone else. That's what people don't realize. All the ones who paved the way, they paved the way being themselves.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you pave your path, and that's someone gonna come behind you, and they be like, okay, Ms. Cox paved the way for that, and I get to walk in that, and then they pave that's how it work out. So we ain't gotta be, and I keep on putting that in that insecure, intimidated by one another's gift.
Absolutely.
Because this industry is always negative competition.
That's true.
Good competition is good. It's good to have good, but negative competition shows that you have some insecurities.
Oh, for sure.
That's what it shows. You all that all negative and always talking crazy about stuff. Do you know that make you look very, very insecure? So I'm just putting you on blast and putting you on notice. You don't have to be like that. But I got some questions here I want to ask. Too, as far as you being a woman, a young woman in the industry, because I feel like women have it hard in just about everything when they try to break in entertainment in any kind of way.
Right.
So I want people that, I know you're just starting out, you're not just starting out, but you're starting out soloing on your own. You and your own team, you get a lot more creative um power on what's going on, collabing and
Absolutely,
stuff
yeah.
like that. So you the boss lady uh on this. Wait a minute, I'm gonna backtrack. Now I know that when you were younger, you were part of a group. And that you open up because I thought you was part of the OMG girls because
Right.
I sent your bio to someone else and I hadn't read it just yet. I've read your
Yeah.
bio, but I hadn't read it at that time. I was just trying to get people
Mhm.
out and they was like, oh, she part of OMG. I said, what? But me, when I read it myself, I saw that you opened up. You were
Yeah,
one of
yeah,
the
yeah.
acts
I was
that
like,
opened
because a
up.
couple people was like, you was part of OMG. I was like,
Yeah.
no, I wasn't.
Because I was around here saying that.
No.
That's why it's fundamental to read. You know, reading is fundamental. Okay.
Okay. Just
That's me.
it's okay. We all good.
That's me. But she did open up.
I
She was
did.
part of the act.
The
Tell us
Scream
about
tour.
that. You know, what was the name of the group that you were in?
So when I first started that back, that's me going back to when I was 15 and 16. It was
Yeah.
me and my cousin. We were a duo.
Nice.
And we went by Super Tink and Pooth, and the group was called To the Max. And because my cousin was always a dancer and she could sing, and then I was like, okay, I'll be the rapper, and you just teach me the
Nice.
dance moves because I don't really dance. Like I'm not a dancer. So
I see you dancing in the videos, but go
what?
ahead.
I was a
Mhm.
dancer. You seen
I
that?
seen a little, you know.
That was a little 1 2 little shaky shake.
Yeah,
But
well, at
that's
least
it.
you was on beat. So
So we did that for 15 and 16. Then my cousin ended up moving, so I still wanted to, go forward and move forward with music, and that's when the Scream Tour situation came about. So shout out to Zeus on that again, because he's the one that orchestrated and put that together. So even with that, like he's been knowing me for the
right.
longest since the start of my career.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That's great. So she once again, she's not new to this.
yeah.
She's true to this. So with you being a female rapper,
Uh-huh.
do you feel like, because we got the reds and the glows and we got the different ones out here. Do you feel the pressure to conform to like stereotype of female rappers? And if you feel that, how do you challenge yourselves with that? You know,
I don't.
you don't.
I don't feel that
Awesome.
way. I feel like everybody has their own lane, and if it's your time or when it's your time, it's gonna be your time regardless. So, with me being different, it's very hard for me to compare, which is why I choose not to compare. Like, oh, I sound like this or I sound like that, because I bring my own flavor, own swag, own type of energy, style of
True.
music to the industry as a whole. So I don't even worry about those type of things. Even when people
Period.
are like, "Oh, you remind me," or "You give me this and give me that," they don't really compare my
Not really
music. They compare the look or
what you look
how
like.
I come across.
Right.
But other than that, they don't
Well, you
really say
look
that.
like a superstar. I can say
Thank you.
that. I'm not gonna say you look that's what you look like you belong on TV and on the stage. I
Yeah.
could say that your essence is that. But I don't see you out here as far as looking at other people.
Yeah.
It's like your three piece. That's what you call it.
Hello.
Okay, I do see. Because that genre of music is what's popping.
Yeah.
And it's always people always gonna want to dance. Or people
Absolutely.
people do go to strip clubs,
They do.
and all those that
Listen, you got to come
music.
to Atlanta so I can take you to the strip club. I know you
I've
ain't never
never
been, but
been.
you got to come on down. Get
I
the
have
ones
never
ready. We need to
been
go
to.
outside. You going outside with Miss Cox.
I have never been to a strip club, y'all. I mean, I've been to parties where they had strippers. My cousins, I have a side. I have the church side, then I have the other side,
Uh-oh.
and they always had the strippers and stuff like the massage tables and stuff like
Okay.
that at their parties. So yeah, but I've never been
But you
to a
ain't never
strip
been to the
club.
club. And then,
No,
in Atlanta, the strip club got the best food. I'm not going to hold you.
I heard.
I'm
Now
not going
my sister used to be, doing them
to.
dances at them
Okay.
clubs in Atlanta. She
Yeah.
just came back, but she was talking about her experience
The
out
food and
there.
the strip. Magic City is home of Magic City Kitchen. They got Kels in there. He actually has his own restaurant, Kels Kitchen. So it's I, not Magic City. Kels is at Blue Flame, but Magic City is known for Magic City Kitchen with the wings bussing. Kels Kitchen is in Blue
Ooh.
Flame. Chef's kiss. Like the strip club has a cheetah. It's bougie, but they got the best lamb chops. Like
Ooh, so they had
KOD, they
class.
do all you can eat crab legs. Like
Wow.
I know you going to see some booty
Right,
going on,
right.
but you gonna eat good when you
Some
go to
go
the
ahead.
yeah.
Hey,
But you're gonna
hey.
eat good in the strip clubs for sure.
So you're gonna be entertained and full.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
And
That's
I'm
why
one
they
of
be
them.
ready to throw them dollars
If
because
I
they
can't eat,
happy.
I don't want to go.
Wow.
I'm like, they got food. Do they have food? Is the question. Is the food good? I'm one of the ones that'll go look up the restaurant, look on TikTok, and see what type of food they let. Listen, I need to eat. Okay.
Okay, she don't look like it, y'all, but yeah, she blessed with them genes. Probably they do. Do you have a regimen that you keep yourself, or it's just you just birth?
So I don't. So generally, I do one meal a day, maybe one and a half. I don't eat beef, pork. So pretty much only turkey, chicken. I also try to eat clean, so not too many, too much fried foods. French fries will be my weakness for sure. So in that facet, I do work out. I haven't been in the gym in a couple weeks though, just because I've been constantly running. Not an excuse though, but we work out. My sister and I maybe twice a week, 2, 3 times a week.
That's
And
great.
then I'm always, like I said, busy jumping and running. So
Yeah, that
it's
makes a
not
difference because you're
purpose.
active though.
Yeah, it's not on purpose that I only
Yeah.
do one meal a day. It's
Oh, it's not
sometimes,
okay.
but for the most part, like I fast during the day because it's just that's
Hmm.
the time where I have the most things going on. So I have my one meal at 6 o'clock, but when I do have my one meal around 6, 7 o'clock, oh, I'm grubbing. That's why I can't eat in front of people because I don't want to be having 1,001 napkins. I'm like, listen, I go by myself, no one sees, and I grub.
Well, that's why you stay, fit,
Yeah,
beautiful. So I do think if you in entertainment, yeah, and I'm saying even me, when you in entertainment, people are seeing you visually.
yeah,
So you are your brand and your billboard.
yeah.
So and some people be like, just accept. Listen,
Mm-mm.
this is coming from a full figure lady, y'all.
And that
Stop.
camera at 10 pounds is really, it's
Yes, I
not a
be
myth.
looking at
I
my.
be like,
Oh my god. Not when you're a certain size, you still look the same. But when
mm-mm.
you're plus,
I see it in my face. I be like, I look one
girl,
cheeseburger
let
away. I
me
can't do
see.
that.
No, you look. See that
My
we
sister
are our
put
own
that in my
worst
head. She like,
critic.
you can't look one cheeseburger away. I'm like, oh,
Oh.
how many cheeseburgers? It's funny. Even when I do like photo shoots and video shoots, I be like, listen, let me tell you now. If I look one cheeseburger away, control or delete, I need something. They be like, what? One cheese? What does that even mean? Listen, you know what it means.
Y'all, whatever. I just think when you fuller, it makes you okay with myself. I know when I'm 20 pounds lighter, I
Okay,
don't look
but you feel it
bigger.
though,
Yeah, I feel it, but I look decent on the
camera.
camera. I still look the same like I look outside.
Mhm.
Like now I'm 20 pounds over what I was. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So I look different than I did last year. I
Right?
look at
Yeah.
the pictures and stuff, but I'm getting myself together, yeah.
I
But
gotta
anyway,
get
yeah.
myself together,
Ooh.
babe.
But you still look the same on the you still look the same.
I'm actually 7 pounds down right now, so we're doing good. We're
Awesome.
doing
See,
good.
that's y'all. So keep your physical together because you
Hello.
are a walk-in billboard. And people do, believe it or not, people are very vain and they do respond to beauty. They
Mhm.
really do. They respond different to beauty. It's don't just respond to that, because people put school, they put they sweat, blood, and tears into what they do a lot of times. So
Absolutely.
respect their work. But really people respond. I notice people respond to that. When you're in the industry, they
Oh,
respond to
for
you
sure.
differently. So,
Oh, for
you
sure.
are your walking billboard, whatever you can do to better yourself mentally, physically. I think you should do it if you're gonna be in the entertainment and period,
Absolutely. I agree.
so you could be healthy. But yeah, but I want to get back to some more questions. um what is your perspective on the evolution of female rappers, and what role do you see yourself playing in that?
So my stance on the evolution of female rappers or art as a whole
Yeah.
is I'm overjoyed. I'm happy. I feel like females are definitely winning at this point. And hopefully it's to come, like more to come, and they continue to grow and being with the popularity and everything. Excuse me, because the music industry is such a male dominated industry. It initially is very, very, very hard for females to even like be noticed, be seen, be heard,
Yeah.
unless you had that stamp of a male in the industry. So now females are showing and proving that we actually have talent and we can go toe to toe with half of these men in the industry. So I'm happy, I'm overjoyed, and I feel like I'm just a small piece or a small sector of the women or female in rap or in music as a whole that is making a stamp for sure.
Though, yeah, women are definitely taking over, and we always have had a stamp, but a lot of time it's been in the background,
Yeah.
But now we can be at the forefront.
Yeah.
But also, I want us to get ready to play headboard. Tell
Okay.
us about headboard. That's a title right there. Where that come from?
So headboard is, I mean, I'm gonna leave it up to the imagination to an extent, but I'll say that it's a certified baby maker for sure. I tell everybody that because the energy that was brought on the record in the hook alone was just it gave you, I want to be sexy, I want to be with my man, spend some time. I
Yeah.
need, it gives candlelit, I need to have a candlelit dinner, I mean, or in the room. It gives chains and whips. Even the cover, it gives chains and whips. So it's definitely very, very sexual for sure. And that song actually has a feature with Lil Durk on it.
Yeah, if y'all want to make babies, y'all better listen to
Hey
headboard.
now, say now. You can make you can make a baby to it, but I'm not responsible, okay?
Okay,
I
so
don't want to be on nobody's child support, okay?
Baby, grab that headboard, grabbing on your feet. I know that your head on, suck it with no teeth. You know it's a
I can't grab my
murder
feet.
when I go underneath. Can't go off no room, steady line on me. Baby, grab that headboard, grabbing on your feet. I know that your head on, suck it with no teeth. You know it's a murder when I go underneath. Can't go off no room, steady line on me. Don't be stingy with that meat, come drop that D on me. Love me good and keep me wet, baby, a certified freak. He choking and stroking, got me losing focus. And baby, I'm weak in the knees. Ooh, less to the floor, best to the ceiling. Ooh, he love when I scream. He love to top me, he keep it stopped. It says touch just like ice cream. You're living the real, you're not going crazy. No, baby, I'm not in your dreams. One hand on your head, cause I'm trying to blast you like I am the priest. And I am the one, and boy, there's no other nigga gon' bend when I leave. Baby, grab that headboard, grabbing on your feet. I know that your head on, suck it with no teeth. You know it's a murder when I go underneath. Can't go off no room, steady line on me. Baby, grab that headboard, grabbing on your feet. I know that your head on, suck it with no teeth. You know it's a murder when I go underneath. Can't go off no room, steady line on me. Feeling on my body, I'm tryna get naughty. Put my legs behind me, I'm just not inside of me. Feelings getting hot, 400 degrees, woke wasabi. Super soaker squirtle, make them yell like Ricky Bobby. Splash. Lay it down, need about a pound. Baby, just take me to Pound Town. You can speed it up, you can slow it down. We can beat it up, we gon' wrap around. Speed down for the D. It's coming and I need it right now. Don't run it, just come let it pipe down. Baby, grab that headboard, grabbing on your feet. I know that your head on, suck it with no teeth. You know it's a murder when I go underneath. Can't go off no room, steady line on me. Baby, grab that headboard, grabbing on your feet. I know that your head on, suck it with no teeth. You know it's a murder when I go underneath. Can't go off no room, steady line on me.
Come back in. Hey, hey,
Baby, grab that headboard.
hey. But y'all flexible people. But y'all, that was Headboard by Ms. Cox. Welcome back right here on IntellectualRadio.com, the Bornrich and Ovita show where we stream 24/7 and where you feed your brain. If you want to, before we end, if you want to ask a quick question, 708-223-8953 to Ms. Cox. You
Yes,
all are
call me,
enjoying the
call me, call
Ms.
me.
Cox
Yes,
experience.
yes.
What you say is what time?
It's Cox time.
Hey, I love when she say that. Okay, now what I want to ask before we get out of here, what is, if you've had the most impactful piece of advice that you received from another female artist or rapper, and how has it helped your career so far? So far,
Ooh, the most impactful advice that I've had from another female
Or
artist.
from a, if you haven't received from a female, a male.
Mm, I'm trying to think. That's a good question. I feel like the times of where I when I've been around people, it hasn't really been like a sit down moment to
Okay.
me.
Mm.
Yeah,
You still got.
I got
I'm
some
sure you
time.
go.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. I'm
So, what is something that you can advice that you as a female artist can give another female artist? What would be some great advice that you'll give?
so what I would tell another female artist would be, I know it may sound kind of taboo, but I would definitely say stay true to yourself and never feel like you have to, excuse my terminologies, but sleep your way to the top, basically, just because
Repeat that. You never have to do
you
what?
don't have to sleep your way to the top. That's that. I said it the nice way.
I like say it.
You don't have to
Plain.
sleep your way to the top just because, again, back to what I was saying earlier, in such a male dominated industry, it's easy for your credit to be taken away from you. So if they see that you are a mover and shaker in the industry, it's, they water you down to where they feel like, oh well, you only slept with so and so do that, or like you can't be around certain people. If you're around certain people, they're like, oh well, that's her manager, or that's her this person, she got signed to this label, oh we know she's sleeping with him. Like, you they desensitize everything and water women down. So I would say never
Mm,
feel like you have to do that. Stay true to yourself and
yeah.
stay the course, because if it's meant for you, it's gonna be meant for you regardless of who is
Yeah.
in the frame.
Use your talent.
Yeah.
Use your brain. Why we got feature? Use your brain, your talent, because like you said, you're gonna be tainted, in
Yeah.
a way, and people not going to take you serious,
Absolutely.
and I see that a lot, even at the level where, and when I say, because I'm not at the superstardom level, I
Right.
am in the making just like you,
Yeah.
but me seeing, the beginning, I just see how people move now, and that right there, like I said, you're young, but you're wise, and I could tell you have wise counsel around you. So continue to have that.
Yes.
Be careful who you listen to,
Hmm.
who you confide in, and
Hmm.
who you even date, and stuff like
Hmm.
that, because people don't have great intentions. Be intentional about everything as you are doing now. And again, I
Absolutely.
am
That's why I'm
very
single
proud of
now.
you. Yeah, I'm very proud of how you carry yourself, and
Thank
I
you so
love your
much.
team.
Oh, thank
They
you.
are so sweet and so personal. I could tell some have, I don't know her name, have a great personality. I could tell she funny. The
Oh.
one with the braid with the braids that came with you. I could tell she
Oh, that's
I
my
could tell
sister.
she
That's
got
Sweet
that's your
Tea.
sis- I could tell Sweet Tea got a great sense of humor.
Oh, she's
Believe me.
hilarious.
I could
She's a whole
tell
clown.
already.
Don't get her started.
I could tell. So I am so happy that you came to Chicago. I really am.
I appreciate that.
Thank you,
Thank you for having
Zeus.
me. The hospitality has
Yeah,
been great. I
yeah,
appreciate you, everything that you have done
yeah,
in orchestrating
yeah.
the promo run that we're doing out here. So I'm giving you your flowers just
Thank
as much
you.
as you're giving me mine. I appreciate everything that you've presented and put into frame. Everything was aligned for sure.
It was an honor to help you out. So I mean, I did it like I was,
Part of the team. You could be
yeah,
part of
and
the
I
team. What
am,
you mean? And
and I
is,
am,
yes.
and I am, and he is.
And is.
I'm honorary auntie.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But I thank you. I want to you to leave off with one more thing, one last thing, as a question. What kind of impact do you want to leave in the artistry? I mean, because I know we're gonna talk again, because we haven't wasn't able to talk about your movies. But be right quick, what movies are you in, and where can
For
they?
the Gram, Hot Girls, and Recades, all on Peacock, Amazon, and Tubi.
And then, so what kind of legacy and stuff you want to leave for the next generation?
So the legacy that I would want to leave for the next generation would definitely be along the lines of being organic, being authentic, being genuine and intentional with all facets of life, from your own personal to whatever you set your mind to do. Make sure that you're intentional with it and organic, because if you're moving within being authentic and organic, then it's meant for you. It's your path for sure.
Y'all listen to the wisdom that she has given you all today. And then also, before we leave, where can they find you at?
So everyone could find me directly on my website at mzcox.com. That's mzcoxx.com. Again, that's mzcoxx.com. Y'all can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Spotify, Apple Music, iHeart, all of that jazz.
Ooh.
Google Ms. Cox. That's
YouTube.
MZCO. Exactly. Can't forget YouTube. MZCO XX. Again, that's MZCO XX triple X if you're nasty. Oh yeah, it's Cox
Oh.
time.
I love when she say that. Y'all make sure you all go stream her. Let's support Miss Cox. She's
Yes,
doing
yes.
positive things, an educated young lady, carrying herself well. So let's promote that.
Yes. Household name coming soon.
Yeah, period. And y'all can find me on Facebook, Ovita Ivy, and then also on Instagram, Brown Sugar 19358, because I'm just that sweet, y'all.
Oh, I like that sprinkle.
Brown
Sprinkle
sugar,
that brown
baby.
sugar.
We
Okay.
gonna go off or go. Y'all, I love also, but I just love Go Ahead. That's one of them music that I like to let down my window and drown down Lake Sugar
Okay.
Drive.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you so much. You all have enjoyed the Ms. Cox experience. Thank you
Thank
so
y'all.
much,
Thank y'all.
Wanda
Thank y'all.
B. Shout out to
So much.
Bornrich.
Yes,
And y'all,
Sirski.
we going out with Go Ahead.
Go ahead.
Hey,
Say go
hey,
ahead.
hey, hey, hey.
All that road talk, I'm about to cash. Go ahead, go ahead. Busting out the Valentino, get my cash in a row. Talking bingo, shake that 7-Eleven like casino. Roll that dice, don't think twice. Talking cash, price, use the basic. I'ma change your life. I'm by business, so I swipe. Think I'm tricky, I might be. Yeah, I might be. Go ahead. She's worth. She bad. He can't ever pass on her. She got all that on her. Just work. She with it. Bend over. She lit it. Go big, bro. What you gon' do? Hit the bed, baby. It go squeak, squeak, squeaky. Legs to the wall. I let it lead. It's like it. Call me Quill. Now he go to sleep, sleep. Sleeping. He in love. He call me his the free. She freaky. Bend it over, pin me to the wall, and I go crazy. Loco. Make him lose his mind, and now he calling me his baby. Hey, baby. I can't be your baby, no, you're driving crazy. Thought I couldn't ride, and now he calling me Miss Daisy. Up and down and up and down and up and down, pogo. Baby, you the hell yeah, cause I know so. I can have a team, but I look poppin' my solo. I'm a million then some, baby, I'm the combo. Oh, yeah. Go ahead. She's worth. She bad. He can't ever pass on her. She got all that on her. Just work. She with it. Bend over. She lit it. Go big, bro. What you gon' do?
Too bright? No, it's fine. Oh.
Let's do a promo video. All right. Can y'all send this to me?
Oh, I can't get. I'm not getting over that. Okay. We had an event last night. I don't know what it is.
Hey y'all, you all just enjoyed the music. The Bornrich and Ovita show. Y'all make sure you all stream Miss Cox music. It's such an awesome interview. I can't wait to have you back. I can't wait to be back. Tell us what you got going on and any places that you want to be at or
Anything you want. Well, right now we're still in the middle of the summer, but right in the middle of it, I'll actually be on tour through December, and then we're recouping, and then I'll start my second tour. So we definitely have that. So make sure you guys tune into our website, and that is where I'll be next.
okay, y'all just heard it. Make sure you all join us every Saturday. Listen, we had a special day with the top, but every Friday from 8 to 9, right on IntellectualRadio.com. It's a Bornrich and Ovita show. Hey, thank you. Thank you.
Right, yeah.
That is okay though. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you again for having me.
And I got people in Atlanta. I went to Atlanta one time. I did not like it. That's not because of Atlanta.
The people see that like that.
That's what they didn't say